We went through a time of crisis where our job completely shut down after 30 years, and we were both at the age we were wondering, how do you start all over again? And we really called on God because we were desperate. And God does His best work when it's impossible. I can't explain it. There was a knock on the front door, and it was a little boy in the neighborhood I'd never met before. And he looked kind of scrawny and pitiful. And I opened up the storm door and I said, "Hey buddy, what's going on? What can I do?" And he said, "Could I please have a drink of water?" And I crushed the ice and gave him a disposable cup and filled it up with water, and he was on his way. And he came back the next day. And after the fourth day, consecutively coming, he brought more kids with him. And they were sitting on the bench at the front door. And I called Shirley and I said, "What in the world is going on? I've got all these kids outside. What do I do?" And Shirley said, "Why don't you get something out of the grand boys' candy jar and maybe give them a soft drink?" That's all it was. And the hot dog club got started.
We thought it was a ministry to children, but it's become a ministry to their parents as well. And we soon learned that many of these neighbors were just normal people trying to make a living, single moms. So it's been different just to look into the eyes of these people and to hear their needs.
Just to know that you go from knocking on the door and getting a meal, and then your life can absolutely be changed from putting you in connection with resources or people that have been able to just make such a tremendous difference in their lives. Every time we come together, we always hear a great story about how they've touched the lives of someone in ways that you would not even imagine.
You have no clue what somebody's going through at home, what their home life is like. And so you just want to be nice and to love on them.
Oh, it makes me feel good to know that I'm helping somebody or doing something for somebody else.
See where there's a need, because there's so many needs in the communities that we live in, and just find out where the need is and do all that you can. That's what Jesus calls us to do.
One morning, I was putting the snack bags together, and I got a phone call from Melba Hubbard, who is the children's director at Tabernacle Baptist.
I love Family Life Radio. That's the only radio that is played in the car. I heard one day about the Love Your Neighbor as the radio was on, and I thought, oh man, I know just the person I need to nominate. So I called in and nominated David in the Hot Dog Club.
And she said, "David, if a strange call comes up on your phone, you need to answer it." And I said, "Melba, what are you talking about?"
So what we got going on, David, is we have our Love Your Neighbor campaign where, you know, somebody in need or an unsung hero, we would love to provide a blessing for them. And so you kind of let us know about your hot dog club and how you're meeting kids and talking to them about Jesus.
Yes,
So
wow.
what we got for you.
Oh boy.
We found out that somebody donated 5 wooden tables in the backyard there.
Yeah, picnic tables.
We are going to give you 5 very nice lighted umbrellas to go inside those tables.
Wow, you are kidding. That's awesome. Well, you know, when COVID hit a year ago, the kids asked me, "What are we going to do? What are we going to do?" And I said, "If you can get to me, I will have something for you to eat." And then as restrictions lifted, we're still doing the day-by-day snacks, but on Friday is when we have our big meal. And it's packed up to go because, you know, of the rules. They can't come in the house anymore and eat around the table. But the picnic tables that were donated enables us to meet together again. We start this Friday. I'm doing a drive-by Easter blessing. I'm giving them the high points of the Easter story, and we're going to eat together outside. So we're so excited to be together again. They're kind of laughing on the radio thing. I can hear them through the phone piece.
I thought it was a prank call.
Well, yeah.
I did.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. I just want to hug David right now. Radio, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's so sweet. So sweet. Thank you.
Cracking your ribs there, Dick.
No, that's okay. I enjoyed every squeeze. Thank you. Now we're running over 100 kids. I see them every day. They come by to get a snack bag. God just opened up our heart and pried open all the places that we thought were cherished and protected, and God broke the rules and just added all these kids. It's been remarkable for us to love your neighbor.